Well, it feels like only yesterday we were actually searching for another job since our miserable sacking, but here we go. Here we go again. We've got to find another job because we've been sacked by Swansea. Hello, welcome to another episode of the English Journeyman, and in today's episode we shall be finding another job. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try and maybe take it a bit slower this time because last time, which was the Swansea job, they were literally the first couple that offered me the interview. I'm gonna try and take it a bit slower this time. There is jobs available, none that really attract me. Chances are hiring, but I don't really want to go there. I kind of want to try and get a job in like the top half of the championship, maybe even try and get a job in the Premier League, like Crystal Palace. They'll be a good team to go with because I know they've got money. Well, at least I think I do. What 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 like insecure jobs? There's not a lot. There's like Crystal Palace, Brighton. I mean, Brighton wouldn't be a good shout because I think they've got money. What's their finances looking like? Doesn't say. Oh, rich. I mean, I would really love to go to Brighton if that job comes up, because, yeah, Brighton, I think they're still owned by, no, when did Tony Bloom left 6 years ago. I hope they're still rich. I hope they've still got tons of money, but I don't know, because, Tony Bloom's not there anymore, which, in case you didn't know who he was, he is, I think he's the world's richest person from England, I think. I think he's something like that, I think. I know I'm not really sure who the hell he is, but that's all I know him from. Apart from that, there's not really no other jobs I'm interested in. I mean, I didn't say this was a rule, but there's always a case we could go to a international team. I don't know if that's sort of cheating a bit, because if we go to an international team, that probably puts our reputation up a bit higher, if you know what I mean. Because if we somehow get them to get like a country to the World Cup and we go to the quarterfinals, like all the Man U and Chelsea's sort of teams are going to be looking at me saying, "This guy's quite good. Maybe we should hire him." I don't really want to go down that route, but if it happens, I guess. So I think I'm probably just going to come back. Yeah, I'm just going to straight off reject that. Yeah, the 24th, I'm not really interested in a relegation fight again, because I did that with Swansea, then look what happened this year. And it's probably could have been a similar story, where I kept them up, didn't give me didn't give me any transfer budget, then I get sacked like 6 months ago. I really don't want that to happen again, so I'm going to try and avoid like the bottom half teams in the Championship and League One and League Two teams. Only really top half and Premier League teams I'm interested in, and maybe the odd international job if I get it. So I think I'm just going to come back if anything interesting happens, or if we get any interviews that I actually want. So who knows? It could be a month. It could be a month before we get another job. So it could be a while. So just a brief update. It's currently February. We are currently holidaying forward whilst applying for jobs at the same time with the applying for managerial junior jobs at any clubs. Nothing has popped up yet that appetizes me, so it could be a while. It could be, I don't know when we're going to get a job. It could be March. It could be June. It could be July. It could be at the end of this season. But it probably could be the end of this season. That's probably the best time to get a job. Then that's when you can actually try and do a rebuild, possibly. So yeah, well, that was just a brief update. So I will definitely come. Well, hopefully the next clip should be me having a interview at a decent club. Hopefully. Well, it feels like we've been unemployed for absolute ages, but we have got our first job interview this episode, which is a club I'm actually interested in going in. They are currently 18th in the Premier League. It is Sheffield United. Looks like they've got some good players. Like Andrew Babadell I think he's a good player. He's a very good central defender. Lucas Kakafenda is a good player. I think I've had him. Well, I'm sure I've had him before on this one of these saves. Like, I've even been for West Ham last year, but that could be a really decent team. They are in a relegation battle, but they're only 1 point off. It's really tight around that sort of area. So I reckon if we do end up going to Sheffield United, I reckon we could be able to stay up. So we will take the job interview. How the hell do you say that owner's name? Abdullah bin Musad bin Abdul Aziz. How many names do you need? Just call yourself Abdullah Galaz. Okay, Mr. 7 name person. Yep, it's great to be here. Let's get started. Oh wait, I haven't got the job yet. So it's fair to say you haven't done a great job with the media. Media, it doesn't really matter, does it? Are you able to ease our worries about your apparent failure to cultivate a strong dressing room atmosphere? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't really care about that. You have previously been embroiled in what media controversies? Haven't been in it. They happened a long time ago. I don't remember them. Yep, that's fine. I'm extremely competent. Not going to promise them because otherwise I could get sacked. Can you tell me why you're the right candidate for a team fighting? Look what I did with Swansea. We were this close to getting relegated, but then we pulled it out of the bag. My reputation speaks to itself. I'm ready as soon as you need me. How would you feel about working with our current director of football, Arjun Rad? I'm not going to lie to you, Mr. 7-Name owner. I don't know who he is. Who is he? He's a regen he's been at the club for 10 years. I don't know. I don't know what he's into. Does he like hot chocolate, Coke? Does he? I don't know what he likes. But I'm happy to work with him. I'll give it a try. Just a small budget. What do they want us to do? Avoid relegation. Yeah, 7 games left of the season. That's we're gonna give it a go. We'll give it a go. We have no expectations for you to feel that's fine. Of what they just said to avoid. I don't get that at all. Do you have any requests? No. Maybe shorten your name, please, Miss whatever your last name is. Clatworthy set to take over at Sheffield United following an interview. That is a very good sign. We could be heading to Sheffield United for our return to the Premier League. But also, in other news, Everton's insecure, so if that pops up, I might drop them a application just to see if I do get the Everton job. But I very much doubt it. It'd probably be. I think we are probably set for Sheffield United. I mean, their suggested backroom staff changes, which I think means we definitely get the job. But I mean, yeah, that's fine. Can't really bring in any of my own staff because I'm obviously unemployed. So if I was still at Swansea, I'd look to not bring anyone because I'm not that sort of manager. That was quick. That was very swift. Only a day to wait. That 27k. Jeez Louise. Transfer budget of 4.5 million. That's pretty good. That's pretty alright. Wage budget of 1.9 million. I don't think I think that's probably the highest we've ever had, and the highest wage. I'm going to accept that. I am going to accept that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 27k. Can I squeeze an extra 3k out of you, Mr. 7A, whatever your name is, guy, owner? Yeah, that's fine. We are manager of Sheffield United. Da, 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 da. Sheffield United. So what we'll do is we'll take a look around the club, see what players we've got. Then we'll, in tomorrow's episode, we will play our first league fixtures, which should be too hard, should it? Sheffield United have today confirmed the appointment of Jack Clatworthy as the new club's manager. Eyebrows I mean, I've got plenty of experience. Clatworthy arrives with a record of 236 wins, 118 draws, 131 defeats in his career. Is that how many games I've actually played in this state? I mean, what's that, like over 500 surely, or just under, possibly? No, it's got to be over, surely. Maybe 450. It's got to be close to 500. He's won 5 league titles and a cup. They were, if I'm correct, they were probably all with Chelmsford, which I'm sort of regretting leaving Chelmsford because we were doing good stuff with them, but I guess I had to take the Middlesbrough job. His first game will be against Fulham. Fulham should be quite a simple game, that. Yeah, we don't need to read anything else. So, median prediction is 16, but that's fine. We're not going to worry about too much about that. I don't think. See, the financials are okay. I mean, transfer budget, I don't know why they've given me a transfer budget now, because it's like the end of the season. So, yeah. So, the best 11 is Archie Mayer, Brandon Williams, Andrew, whatever his name is, Kamil Piakowski, Colin Alport, Otasawa, Stolen, KK, he's a good player, isn't he? I'm surprised they've even got him. He's like meant to be like a really top player. Mihai, Stotto, and Aaron Inas. Some of these names I will learn to properly pronounce, but right, let's meet the full squad. Got some good players like Andre Mihai. Yeah, definitely playing 4-2-3-1 because he looks really good. So is Andrew. Let's call him Andrew for now. He looks like a really good centre back. How many? 66. I thought he had 99 caps for Ireland for a split second. We've got some actually decent players in the squad. KK, pretty good. 28 years old now. Hasn't earned a cap for Brazil yet, but he's 100k a week. He's like taking like a tenth of the wage budget. Jeez Louise. Jesus Christ, man. But he does look like a good player. Otasawi looks good. What is he? He's a defensive mid. It's not really a position I'm really playing. I don't know. It could be a possibility. Can Mihai play in centre mid? No, he cannot. That's got ourselves a bit of a sticky situation. We've got Otasawi, who's a out and out defensive mid. Then Mihai is an out and out centre attacking mid. So I don't know what to do. So Soto is left winger, right winger, possibly right winger, but I think he's probably better on the left. Tillman is he's another attacking mid, but he does look quite good. He's another American. They like their Americans, don't they? Piakowski, 6'3" centre back. That's my kind of guy. Who else? They've got Stolen. He's another defensive mid, but can play as a centre mid as well, so that's fine. We could probably trade him up as like a box to box or ball winning midfielder. And this is nice. They've got Graham Moss, formerly of Swansea. That's nice. Reunited with one of my old friends. We do have quite a big squad, so I am just going to find the players not currently at club. Got a lot of good players, then some not so good players again. Just spotted another one of my former players, Enrique Rio, former Middlesbrough player, who we did sell to Sheffield United, so he's actually transfer listed by request for -£1. How's that even possible? Apart from that, we do have some good players, very good players. I think I could do stuff with this Sheffield United squad. I think we could definitely try and avoid relegation. Our first game is next week, so we've got a bit of time. What is our run-in looking like? So Fulham, Man City. Okay, Fulham's definitely winnable, I think, because Fulham are 14th, right? They've got Man City, Leicester, Norwich, Newcastle, Liverpool, Portsmouth. So I reckon there's 3 winnable games with that. So that's Fulham, Norwich and Portsmouth. They're the winnable games. But the rest of them, it's going to be a little bit tricky. So who is actually above us? QPR. What sort of running do they have? Let's take a look. So they've got, we could be unlucky. They've got Man United, West Ham, Arsenal, Leeds, Chelsea, Crystal Palace. We could be unlucky. I tell you what, if we can avoid relegation, that'd be very good. It will be very good. So I will see you all tomorrow, where we will play our very first, well, not our very first Premier League games, but you know what I mean, our very first Sheffield United matches against Fulham and Man City. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.